Cromer, North Norfolk, England, is situated 23 miles from the city of Norwich. The gem of the Norfolk coast is as delightful for modern-day holidaymakers as it was for Victorian and Edwardian tourists. The 14th century church of St. Peter and St. Paul, the tallest in Norfolk. The Peregrine Project, CPP, is an independently run group of experts dedicated to the study of the peregrines that have made Cromer Church their home. They have 3 cameras set up on top of the church to monitor the daily activities of the peregrines. During the breeding season, the live stream is recorded and passed on to university students who will then study the behavior of the adult and juvenile peregrines. This will include the frequency of the feeds as well as the study of the prey items. Once the juvenile peregrines are old enough, with the help of a licensed bird ringer, the young will get ringed. 2 rings are added, a metal BTO ring which has a unique number and contact details so that finders can send any recovered rings to the BTO as part of the National Bird Ringing Scheme. A 50-inch screen streaming live footage in the cafe inside the church proved to be hugely popular with hundreds of visitors. A watch point was also set up on the grounds of Cromer Museum. And Viking Optical kindly supplied the scopes to get close-up views of the peregrines, and this was visited by thousands of visitors throughout the summer. The town is a traditional seaside resort and is famous for Banks's Great British Spraycation artwork. The famous pier spans the centuries. Construction began under Queen Victoria, but it opened in 1901 soon after her death, and its hardy engineering has kept it standing into the jet-setting internet age. It's an unspoilt pier, with none of the droning sounds of amusements, and where the only dancing lights are to be found in the Pavilion Theatre, home to the country's only remaining traditional end-of-the-pier variety show. Families thrill to go crabbing along its deck while fishermen cast long lines from dawn to dusk. The current lifeboat station on the end of the pier was rebuilt between 1997 and 1999 to replace the smaller 1923 one which was relocated to Southwold in Suffolk. The new boathouse cost approximately £3 million, which was funded by bequests and private donations. The lifeboat station is one of the most famous of the lifeboat stations operated by the RNLI. Tamer-class lifeboat, Leicester, has been in service since 2008. There has been a lifeboat service operated for 2 centuries. The volunteer crews have gained a record of gallantry stretching back to the beginnings of the RNLI. And Cromer is still very much a working town. Behind the towering townscape that rises dramatically from the beach chalets and the crab boats pulled up on the sand after early mornings bringing shellfish delicacy to our plates. Initially, fishermen fished for herring, cod, crabs and lobsters, depending on the season. However, over time, fishing habits have changed and these days the fishermen primarily bring in crabs and lobsters. In 2016, there were only around 10 crabbing boats remaining, so the Cromer crab truly is a specialty. The town is well known for its broad sandy beaches, the pier and its variety shows, and its long-established RNLI service. The town is a great place to visit if you're looking for a more old-school type of seaside resort, and there are plenty of things to do and keep the whole family entertained.